Good morning. It is a beautiful morning today. It's a bit nippy, a little bit chilly, not gonna lie, but fresh morning smell is very, very clear today. I'm feeling good. I'm tired. This morning's alarm was tough. I guess I was mumbling so much even Alexa couldn't hear me saying please stop the fucking alarm. But yeah, well rested, had a good weekend, time to get back to it, back on the work grind. But I say this little walk from charging my car to the shop is actually quite pleasant. Better when there's no cars, but you know. Well, that is the first part of my day already completed. It's going very quickly, I'm not going to lie. It is a pretty fast day today, I feel. I should be home again in no time at all. Well, like 4.5 hours, but no time at all. Car is now fully charged. I have grabbed myself a coffee from Starbucks because I don't want a monster today. Not today, maybe tomorrow, but not today. And I'm now heading to Sainsbury's. Not for any real snack or anything, but I need to try and find a cheap, definitely cheap, 64 gig micro SD card for my camera phone. Because that is the good thing about this phone. It does have a removable storage, so I can transfer things to the SD card when it gets full, and I don't have to worry about running out of space for clips, because I need space remaining after the clips are recorded throughout the day to then render it into one big, typically around sort of between 5 and 8 gigs for a video file. So I need to make sure there's space for all the footage for the day, ideally for several days, so I have to keep deleting them constantly, and space for rendering it out as well. And yesterday was the first time I've seen that that's been quite challenging, because obviously yesterday's vlog was quite large, and at the time of recording this now I haven't managed to actually finish rendering that. So I rendered it out last night, ready for bed, or before bed, and I've loaded it this morning. But because I've had music in the background, I wanted to watch it through again and make sure that it's okay. And I'm pretty sure that the music's too loud for my taste. I'd rather have the music a little bit quieter. So I'm probably gonna have to go through it all again manually and just adjust it, like the volume at the quiet bits and up it at the loud bits. But I also don't want to delete the original one yet, in case I don't actually get a chance to come back and re-edit it. I'll make sure I've still got the original file to send to YouTube. Which means I need to have enough space to store 2 8 gig video files, which means I need 16 gigs free. And I've got a 32 gig card and a lot of clips that totaled basically most of the card, so I need space to be able to store both. Now, I do have a 64 gig card in my actual phone, like my main daily driver. However, I've transferred a lot of apps to that phone too, so that phone now, basically it's, I mean, I could fix it if I really wanted to, and I could change it over, but it would be a really, really big piece of work, because you have to transfer manually every app that you want to store on the SD card from the main storage to the SD, and it doesn't list what they are anymore. Like in the old Androids, it used to say this is on the SD card, but it doesn't do that anymore, so you need to go through each one and check where it is and then move it back. And if you remove the card before you do that, you can really fuck things up, to put it mildly. So I use the storage on there anyway. I will use 64 gig storage on there. I do download a lot of videos to that phone, so it's not like it's going to be wasted, but it's just going to be a lot easier and a lot more beneficial in the long run to get the 64 gig card in this one, as well as the other one, which will then free up the 32 gig card for other purposes. I know I'm currently switching between putting it in the drone, and I use that, and a camera in the living room, which I haven't used an awful lot that you've seen, but it's good for checking in on the cat and stuff whenever I'm not at home. Yeah, that's right. I don't just walk out in front of me. That's fine. Jesus, God, these footpaths are mental. It's like they've put a red floor down on the footpath so that people know where to cross, but it's just a red floor. It's not actual crossing. It's not like it's a zebra. It hasn't got any buttons for traffic lights. It's just a red line for people to walk over, like to tell them where the gap in the roadworks is to cross over. People just strut out in front of you like whatever. It's a footpath. It's like, no. It's a road. It's a real proper big road. But it's another scorching day today. I'm going to put a window down because I'm sweating my tits off in here. Bloody hell. Dripping. And I'm going to park where I will stay parked. I'm not going to park at Sainsbury's, they walk around again. If you remember, actually, several weeks ago now, it was many vlogs ago, but I used to complain that I go to Sainsbury's before the shift and then have to drive all the way around the whole bloody car park just to get like 6 feet away. I mentioned that I did that to someone I work with, and they said, why didn't you just park where you're going to stay and then walk across? Because you can walk that way, you just can't drive that way. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. I'll do that. So that's what I'm doing. This, however, is what I have to deal with trying to get to where I park. This is like a daily struggle. It's not the end of the world, but I'd much rather be eating cake right now. But then I can say that at any point of the day, to be honest, probably. Well, here's my answer for SD cards. There's none. At all. Okay, it is now officially home time, and I've hopefully set my car to cool itself down for me, so fingers crossed when we get there, the aircon should be blaring, and I'll be good to go, without sweating my balls off in the car. Oh, it sounds good. Moment of truth. Am I gonna die? Ooh. Oh, it's good! Oh, it's real good! That is pleasant. Whew, yeah, I haven't had the aircon on here for quite some time, but it's 25 degrees right now. So I think if it's any time to put the aircon on, it's 25 degree time. Woo-wee. Right, so I'm now going to head home. Should be a nice easy drive. I got out almost on time today too, which is always a bonus. So I'm going to find some fun summer music to play, and I'm going to wind the windows down and just enjoy the journey, I think. But before I make it home, I have a big craving for pizza. Oh look, they've got memory cards, and they're pretty cheap too. Yonk. But this pizza selection is ridiculous. So many options. I think maybe I'll go for the Hawaiian. Can't forget the garlic bread. Although this one's actually cheaper and looks a lot better, so I think I'll get you instead. Okay, pizza and garlic bread are both in the oven. However, they both require different temperatures and different times. So I'm leaving this one up to God, to be honest. It's nearly time to explore and to see what happened. Is it bad that this is probably the most exciting thing to happen to me all day? Okay, we're going deep, boys. What's in here? Oh my God. Okay, so hot! Okay, so I did add extra cheese because you have to, it's the law. And it's looking pretty bloody good, actually, isn't it? But the garlic bread, is she done? It's hard to tell. But the pizza, I think, can't take any more time. That pizza finished me off. I didn't manage to finish the pizza off, but it looked amazing. Check out this bad boy. It was glorious. There's like the cheese was, maybe one more bite. One more bite. Oh, but now I'm full of pizza and I'm getting those sleepy eyes. Sleepy panda eyes. And it's only like, what, 7 o'clock? Literally 7 o'clock. I know it's 7 o'clock because I just saw the video from yesterday as well go live right now. I just put a thumbnail on it and yeah, 7 o'clock, broad daylight outside, and I'm tempted to go to bed. So for several years I have pondered a question. I have often asked myself, and genuinely I mean this sincerely, like, I've often asked this of myself. If in the evenings you have a shower, do you think that warm, gentle stream of water relaxes you, makes you unwind and gets you relaxed and settled and chilled for the evening, ready to sleep better? Or does it wake you up fresh and alert and set you up ready for the day? Similar with exercise, right? If you exercise in the evenings, does that get your blood pumping, get you energized and sort of alert and awake and just, yeah, raring to go? Or does it tire you out and exhaust you and get you ready for bed? Like, does it make you want to sleep? Does it make you just I'm done? I have genuinely wondered these questions for quite some time, and I can actually add some sort of information to that fire now. I just had a shower and I feel quite alert, actually. I was dancing in there, I was whistling and all sorts. No music playing, just my own inner theme tunes. A little bit unusual, but it, yeah, definitely woke me up, which is unusual. Yeah, very strange. Now, there is a TV show that I have been watching, and to tell you about this TV show, I need to take you all the way back to, like, the early 1990s, to a TV show called King of Queens. And it was basically a sitcom. It was set in Queens, and like I'm terrible with like cities and any kind of geography in any kind of way, even down to like the smallest parts, but I believe it's like Brooklyn kind of area in the US, and it's in New York, I think. I'm honestly not sure, but the main character was played by Kevin James, the big guy, Paul Blart Mall Cop, the guy who defends Adam Sandler, that kind of dude, right? And he had a very thick New Yorkan wife. And this was a fantastic TV show. Like, it ran for like 10 years or so, maybe 8, maybe 10, I don't know, but several years. It was really good. Until it ultimately ended and everyone went separate ways. And that kind of TV show phased out. That whole sort of like live studio audience set kind of based TV show sort of phased away a little bit. And Netflix took over and made all these amazing TV shows. Anyway, I guess nostalgia has finally settled in with all people who loved that show. And they've now created a show called Kevin Can Wait. And I don't really get the title of the show. I don't know why it's called that, but the main character is called Kevin, and it is played by Kevin James, the same actor, and basically the same character. I mean, it's not the same character. It's he's got a different name. He's called Doug in the last one, but I think he was a postal service guy. A guy who worked for like UPS or someone like that. You know, like that's kind of delivery service. And in this one, he's a retired police officer, so a very different sort of character, but basically the same character. And he had a wife who didn't look like, but the same sort of personality as the one he had in King of Queens, and it was basically the same setup, just they added kids to it and made the guy older, because obviously the actor is older, so it was the same sort of style of humour, same sort of joke, same sort of set, just same guy, basically. And it's really, really good. And to add even more relation to this thing, to even more reason to watch it if you like King of Queens, and mild spoilers here, but basically, at the end of season 1, start of season 2, the woman who acted in the first show, who was played as wife, comes back into this show and is, as far as I can tell so far, in season 2 all the way through as well. So she's in like 2 episodes of the first season and then all the way through second season. So like, it's really good. They've clearly realised what they've got and it's coming back, and I really hope it carries on showing, because obviously I can't watch it live in the US, so I can't support like the broadcaster and say, yeah, this is worth funding, keep it going. But I wholeheartedly support it. It's so good. It ticks all my boxes. Anyway, where I was going with that is the fact that I am going to put some on my phone right now, watch it, in bed, grab my Switch, which is over there somewhere on this table right there next to my nose, which holds my glasses, and I'm going to just chill out and watch that, play games, and just exist here for a bit, because I'm sure I'll get tired again soon. But honestly, the best part about going to bed while it's still this daylight...
Alarm set for 4 a.m. tomorrow, 8 hours and 34 minutes from now.
8 hours! 8 hours! It normally says 4 hours and something. I got 8 bloody hours of sleep here. I mean, I'm not going to get 8 hours of sleep, but it's very nice to hear us say that. But I have rambled about nonsense for far too long in this vlog. I have now actually edited the vlog as well. Up to this point, it is now edited and all good to go. I sat here, I didn't play Switch at all. I didn't watch TV yet. I mean, I'm going to in a minute, don't worry about it. But instead, I called Josie up, we had a good chat before bed, and I edited the vlog out as well. So I am very much on it today. If this is what early nights mean, I'm all for it. This is very, very good for me. But I am now going to go to bed because I have to end the vlog off at some point, and so it may as well be now, with me being so prepared and kind of awake still. So yeah, I'm going to end it off here because I'm not going to do anything anyway. So I'm going to sit here like some sort of teenage high schooler in the US with my legs in the air like, yo, what you doing? What is this? No, I better sit up or I'll be really awkward with it. But yeah, I'm going to end off here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, a like rating is always very, very appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow at 7 PM for another daily vlog. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.